Hello everyone and happy Thursday. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. My name is Talisha and I also go by CreativiTeeByT, and today I will be sharing with you one of my most recent makes, which is McCall's 8144. So in my October plans, I had stated that I wanted to make McCall's 8144 to add to the tops that I need in my wardrobe. And here it is. I achieved this look for $2. I picked this pattern because I have had it since last year. And I really like the look of it, especially this droopy type of neckline. And in my opinion, it is a style that can be dressed up or it can be dressed at a more casual level. So it can be served as a multi-functional wardrobe piece. And you'll hear me throughout the many different videos and reviews that I make talk about my multi-functional wardrobe pieces, because that is what I am trying to get a collection of. So this definitely serves the purpose for that. So during the time that I mentioned the pattern, I also mentioned that I didn't know if I was going to make view A or if I was going to make view B, but most of all of the comments, people said that they preferred view A, which has the sleeves and the band. But I decided to go with view B because I like bell sleeves. I just really like bell sleeves, and I do think that I will make this top again. So when I make it, I will go ahead with the view A sleeves at that time so that people in the comments, you know, can see what that looks like as well. So let's talk about the pattern. Again, I made McCall's 8144. There are a total of 3 different views within this pattern, and all views have the same bodice. The differences between views A, B, and C is that A has more of a poof sleeve with the band and the gathers at the seam between the band, and it also at the bottom of the sleeve. So I'll go ahead and insert a picture so that you can see what that looks like. View B has simple bell sleeves, which is what I made, and view C has a straight sleeve with the band at the bottom of the bodice. And Delilah from Delilah actually just made this pattern, and she made view C. That's what you're looking at right here. So make sure you go ahead to her channel and check out her top. Again, I made view B because I am a fan of bell sleeves, and I do plan to make this again, and I'll make view A. So the pattern description is Mrs. Tops, and the fabric recommendations are 2-way stretch knits with 50% cross grain. It also states that you should use a cotton knit, a sweater knit, velour, and velvet. Now, I will say that if you look at the model on the pattern cover, the fabric looks like a stable knit, more of a stable knit. It's thicker, and that type of knit allowed for her neckline to look more structured. My fabric is a standard sweater knit, so it's not as thick, and because of that, my neckline, in my opinion, is more floppier and it moves around a lot. Someone had mentioned that they had that issue with their sweater that they made with this pattern, and they suggested using interfacing. However, I didn't use any interfacing because I thought that maybe it would naturally be able to get the drape that it was supposed to get in this area, and the rest of the sweater would, I don't know, like it just wouldn't flow together. Like it would be stiff up here and then the rest of the sweater would drape. So that's why I didn't do it. So just keep in mind that although the pattern suggests these fabrics, a more stable knit such as a pony will do this way more justice as far as keeping that shape that you see on the pattern cover. However, I don't think it's the worst drape looking. I do think that I achieved the look, and I do like it. So it's definitely like not out of the question, but those are your options. So the sewing skill level for this is rated easy, and yes, it was a super extremely easy, and it was a super fast sew. I'm not really sure why it's not rated easy to sew on the pattern cover, because it is an easy to sew pattern and it's so cute. I think it's adorable. Because it's so easy, I would say that this is beginner friendly, in addition to it just being super easy. So the pattern pieces that I use to make this sweater was only 3. I only used 3 pattern pieces to make this view. I used the front, I used the back, and the sleeves. That was it. The notions needed was just thread. The pattern sizing comes in extra small through extra large, and I cut a large, and I do think it looks like the photo on the pattern cover, absolutely. And although I feel that my neckline is not as perfect as the models, I still think that when you look at the model's sweater and when you look at my sweater, you know that it is the same sweater, the same design, the same look. So like I said before, this is a lighter weight fabric, but you can still accomplish the look. So the things that I particularly liked about the pattern is, number one, I like that there were 3 different variations, because you will get 3 different looks because of that. I love this slouchy neckline detail here, just love it. I like the length. I like how simple it was to construct, and I mean just the overall look. I really do. There was nothing about the pattern that I disliked. It was simple, and this pattern just came out last year, so it's definitely available in stores and online. So you have the option of sewing this up. This is just some easy pattern you can add to your wardrobe or to get your sojo back, because it's that simple. The other thing I want to mention that I liked about this pattern is the drop shoulders. I like the drop shoulder look for some reason. I don't know if it's because it's trending or I don't know, but I'm loving these drop shoulder looks with sleeves, so I did want to mention that. So the fabric that I use, let's talk about the deal on the fabric. Okay, this is called sewing on a budget. If you are sewing on a budget, head on over to Walmart and go through those bundles once a week. You will find something. I use this sweater knit fabric that was in a 2-yard for $2 bundle roll at Walmart. You cannot beat that price unless it's free. So I think I got a good deal out of this roll, and honestly it didn't even take $2 to make this sweater, because I still had a little bit left, enough to where you could make a scarf. So if you want to get technical and count it down to the pennies, it was less than $2. Okay. So yes, check your Walmart. I did not make any alterations or changes, modifications, none of that to this pattern. I sewed this pattern as is, and I would definitely recommend this pattern to others. It is very easy. It's an easy sew. This is a nice sweater pattern to add to your wardrobe. So it's not just a regular knit top or your regular woven top. It's a sweater, and it's cute. So I did have a few issues though while I was sewing. It wasn't because of the pattern itself. It was because of these stripes. You know, I cut it and I didn't cut one piece at a time like you're supposed to. So it became a little lopsided, and it was lopsided by like a whole stripe, and these stripes are about 1 inch wide, so that makes a difference. So it became lopsided, but I figured I could stretch it. It didn't really stretch well, so I guess I did modify it a little bit. I just cut off that inch that I needed to modify it on. I cut it down by that 1 inch so that I didn't sew it up and the lines would be off. So that was the only thing. And then I thought I lined up the sleeves right, and you know, there's like a little bit more gray hanging out where the sleeve is attached to the drop shoulder on one side and the other. But you know what? The stripes kind of blend in. I, you know how to distract people with my jewelry and things like that. So I don't think anyone would notice other than people that sew. So I'm good with it. I'm not going to do away with it. I'm going to wear this out. I absolutely love it. So now I will go ahead and insert pictures and clips so that you can see this sweater in full action. For my jewelry, I did not wear any necklace with this because I did not want jewelry on my neck taken away from the neck feature of this sweater. But I did pair this sweater with these earrings that I had picked up a while ago from Walmart, just Walmart jewelry. And I also wanted to wear my beret because the model is wearing one on the pattern cover. So I just thought we would twin. So I really like this sweater pattern and the option that it provides. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you liked how my sweater turned out. And I hope you like how I styled it. If you did, please take a pause for the calls and click the like button. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and click the subscribe button and the gray notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I upload a video. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to all of my new and returning subscribers for your support. Don't forget to tune in to Sunday when I will be featuring a virtual Me holiday fashion show look. Tune in to the channels on Sunday, November 21st. Yes, that is this Sunday, to see the holiday-inspired fashion looks from myself, Talisha of CreativiTeeByT, Crystal of Crystal Souls and Stuff, and Heather of Textile Tailored Thoughts. That is super exciting and you don't want to miss it. I will see you in the next video. Bye!